Me too.
We'll miss you lots.
I'll miss you too.
Bye, honey.
Anyway, let's get serious. You want to buy this car, what? Yay or nay?
Well, I don't know. We have to think about it.
Yeah, what's there to think about? I mean, you told me you liked it. You asked me 10,000 questions. I answered every single one of them. You drove it. You love it. What more do you need to know?
You know, it's a lot of money, and we just need the time to consider it.
Consider it? Yeah. Well, why don't you consider this? You've been breaking my for about an hour, asking me about every accessory in this car.
Look,
what about the light? What about this?
You cannot talk to customers like that.
You're not a customer as far as I'm concerned. You want to buy the car or not?
Not from you.
Tough sale. Sometimes you just can't close a deal. Maybe it is your salesman, so maybe it is time for a different salesman. The president having trouble sealing a healthcare deal. Did he just sign up a better salesman? Welcome, everybody. I'm Neil Cavuto, and Fox on top of an over-the-top powwow at the White House. Barack Obama and Bill Clinton set to meet only moments from now, presumably to talk about how Bill closed that North Korean deal to rescue those 2 hostages. Remember that? But is Barack Obama really recruiting Bill to rescue something else? His badly battered health care reform jalopy. Customers ain't buying. They're yelling in the showroom. They're screaming in the showroom. And now they are leaving the showroom. So forget about the salesman. Does Barack Obama need to bring in a manager? And does Bill fit the bill? Well, Kenny Behr is a used car salesman with U.S. Auto Limited. And Kenny says if the customers are gunning for the door, time to bring in the big gun to block the door. So, Kenny, is Bill that big gun?
Oh, absolutely. Bill's the man. Look, he looks great. He's like the F&I guy. He's got his pinky ring on. He's got his clean suit, hair slicked back. What more could you ask for?
I don't know about the pinky ring, but let me ask you about how,
neither do I.
How you help close deals. You were the big gun, right? And if a customer was wavering, you came in to try to make the deal happen, right?
Absolutely, that's what we do. You know, you put a salesman out there, and he's the relationship between the store and the buyer. You know, he's the guy. He's the regular guy. He's got his sleeves rolled up, his shirt, his tie pulled down, regular shirt on, just trying to relate to the customer. And then after you do that, you got to have someone like me come out. You know, somebody with a little more authority, a little more, showroom presence, and sit them down and even change the subject. Don't sell the car. Sell the dealership. Sell whatever you're selling, but get them to sign the papers. That's what my job is.
That's all they have to do is sign the damn papers before they bolt. All right, now you know the
dynamic. That's what we have to do.
What's been happening right now, Kenny, is that the people are leaving the showroom, and that is a major no-no for salesmen to let that happen, right? Because once they leave, the odds of them coming back are slim, right?
Well, we always say that. If the customer leaves, the salesman's got to leave with them. You know, the chances of having someone come back, and when they do come back, they're not going to pay any real money anymore. So in that respect, you know, as we leave the showroom, we're not going to be buying into this whole plan, and you know, it's going to be less and less plan that we're going to buy into.
All right, now
it's not going to happen.
What we do know now is that Bill Clinton has arrived at the White House already, so the meeting has probably already started. It's a view of the West Wing there. Just a few steps through those doors, you get to the Oval Office. So we do know that the president and the former president are meeting. Now, we have no idea whether this is actually really going to come up. We suspect, though, that once you talk about how you got the rescue with these North Korean hostages, and maybe you go over Kim Jong-il's wardrobe and how healthy he looks or doesn't look, you've got another 55 minutes of that meeting. And it is safe to assume that the former president's going to offer advice to the present president on how to pitch this deal. So you're that guy. Let's say you're that guy, Kenny. How do you urge the president to reframe the sale? How do you do it?
Well, I think he's already started to do it. Like I said earlier, you know, before when this all started, he was in the White House sending out his senators to go to the town hall meetings and pitch the sale. That didn't work. So now Barack's done it. He's rolled up his sleeves, taken off his shirt, and went out there. You know, what Bill's going to say to him, look, obviously I'd love to be a fly on the wall, but I would say that he's going to have to tell him to maybe step away from it a little bit, and maybe they're just going to bring Bill in to do the close. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what one president sends to the other president at a time like this, but I have to tell you that he's going to have to come up with something because, as you said, the horse is leaving the barn, the customers are leaving the showroom, and the people are walking away from the health plan. It's obvious. So, you know, I would say the best thing he can tell Barack is to get down with the general people, to talk about, as he did. He talked about how the health plan related to his own family, which was relevant.
But
I mean,
Ken, would you ever, or have you ever stuck someone with a lemon, if you knew you had a disastrous car or this model really did stink, I can't imagine you doing this, but maybe in your younger days, in your younger days, did your artful salesmanship lead to the wrong sale?
Well, when I didn't own my own dealership, U.S. Auto, and we didn't have, yes, when I worked for other people, I was told to do it. There were times when the manager told me as a salesman, or when I went in as a manager and said, we got to move this unit, and these people are getting this car today. You know, we'll deal with it on the other end.
Gotcha.
What was the old trick? If a car had a dent in it, we'd stand next to the dent and then worry about it when they found it when they got home. You know, when they call up and say, hey, the car's got a dent, we try to, oh, we'll fix it for you then. You know, be the hero.
All right, I got you.
Bill's going to be the hero in this thing.
Understood. Yeah. Kenny Behr, always fun having you on. And we're just kind of joking
Neil,
with this.
you too.
Thanks, buddy.
I could ask for nothing beyond the quality of Cordova's workmanship, the tastefulness of its appearance.